Welcome to a weekend in my life, and I'm actually out of town in the Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I would update you guys while I'm getting ready. We got here yesterday and met up with some family, and we went to eat at Firehouse Subs in Sevierville. We came to the hotel and checked in. Then I went to a bookstore, fairly new in Gatlinburg. It's called The Next Chapter. It's super cute. They had a really good selection of books, and we met the sweetest lady, bookish bean lady. We came back to the hotel and decided to go to the Alcatraz Museum, which I've always wanted to go to, but hadn't went yet. So if you are a crime lover of all things crime, then you gotta check it out. We were there for about 3 hours and we still didn't get to see or read everything, but we were getting hungry by that time. So if you ever decide to go, I would dedicate at least half a day, if not a whole day, to see everything. Like, it is huge. Like, they literally have everything. Like American crime, they had medieval crime, they had like the Salem witch trial and like stuff about the Salem witch trials, and they had like Western or cowboy crime stuff. That was really interesting. And they had the Italian mafia crime stuff, and they also had props from the movie The Godfather. So that was really cool to see. And that movie is actually based on a book, and I didn't know that until I watched the movie, and then I googled it if it was based on a book. It is, and I bought it and I can't wait to read it. Then they had Ted Bundy's car, his Volkswagen. They had O.J. Simpson's white Ford Bronco. That was really cool to see. They had stuff about Bonnie and Clyde. They had Marilyn Monroe's dress. That was really cool. I want to go back and just take my time and dedicate a whole day to it and read every single thing and look at every single thing. But we spent about 3 hours there. Then we got hungry and decided to go eat somewhere we had never been before. Like, I've always came to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge ever since I was a baby, but there was one place I had not tried yet. Actually, there's a lot of new places that I've never tried, and they have a lot of new places now. We went to the melting pot for the first time, and it was a really good experience. They first bring you out like this big pot of cheese. You pick which cheese you want. Like, they had Wisconsin cheddar, they had a Fiesta cheese, and I asked our server what his favorite was, and he said the loaded potato cheese. So we got that, and it had like potatoes, cheese obviously, scallions, and I don't know what else, but it was amazing. And they bring you out like a charcuterie board, and it had bread, carrots, apples, tomatoes. And the concept of dipping carrots and especially apples in cheese was kind of weird, but don't knock it till you try it. It was actually very good. And you get to pick what you want to cook it in, like a broth, or if you want them to just bring a cast iron skillet out and you cook it. So they take you to a table and it's got a burner in the middle. We opted for the cast iron skillet this time, and you pick the entree that you want, and it comes with like different meats, or you can get like a vegetable entree with vegetarian options, or you can create your own. We created our own, and we did a mix of seafood and vegetarian. So we did pescatarian. So we got shrimp, tuna, ahi tuna, Atlantic salmon, wild mushroom ravioli, and the impossible popettes, which is like impossible meatballs. So we cooked them up on the cast iron skillet. On the back of their menu, they have cooking times too. That way you make sure you cook everything thoroughly. Oh, you also get a salad too. You get to pick like what kind of salad you want. I forgot about that. Okay, then you get to pick which chocolate you want, and it comes in this big pot. It's like melted chocolate. And we got the, was it called flamethrower? I think it was called flamethrower. And it was melted chocolate, caramel, candied pecans, and then our waiter lit it with a lighter, but it was really cool. And it was so good. They bring you strawberries, all kinds of different like marshmallows. I think there was a graham cracker coated marshmallow. There was a chocolate one. There was pound cake. It was so good. Like, it was so good. The experience was phenomenal. And we had a table with the window overlooking like downtown Gatlinburg, and you could see the Space Needle. It was really, really, really cool. We all enjoyed it, and we're definitely going to go back. I'll show you guys the books that I bought from the Next Chapter bookstore, and then I'll show you like a couple of little trinkets I got from the Alcatraz Museum. Okay, so here's my little haul I got from the Next Chapter bookstore that's in Gatlinburg. I think it was on, was it Glades Road? Glades Road? I'll show you what I got. So, I picked up Meant to Be by Emily Griffin. I don't think I've read an Emily Griffin book yet, so I'm excited to read this. If you hear something like a whirring noise, it's the air. Anyway, so it says the Kingsley family is American royalty, beloved for their military heroics, political service, and unmatched elegance. In 1967, after Joseph S. Kingsley Jr. is killed in a tragic accident, his charismatic son inherits the weight of that legacy. But reckless, free-spirited Joe III has trouble meeting the expectations of a nation or those of his exacting mother Dottie. Meanwhile, Kate Cooper also grew up fatherless, and after her mother marries an abusive man, she is forced to fend for herself. Discovered at age 16 by a model scout, Kate decides that her good looks might be her ticket to a new life, and before long, her face is appearing in magazines and on billboards. Yet she's always felt like a fraud, faking it in a world in which she's never truly belonged. When Joe and Kate unexpectedly cross paths, their connection is instant and intense. But can the relationship survive the glare of the spotlight and the so-called Kingsley curse? So that sounds really good. This looks like a very summery read, and this kind of looks like us. It's us. And then I also got 2 blind dates with a book. So I don't know what these are, but this one is a mystery book, a historical fiction mystery set in 1900s England. And this one is a mystery book, a fun mystery with an unexpected sleuth. Should I open these now?
I don't know.
Kind of make it fun.
Go for it.
Okay, so this is the historical fiction mystery set in the 1900s England. Like I said earlier, we talked to the sweetest lady. We had such great conversation. Probably for about an hour, didn't we? Like, we just connected. That's so cute. Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. That looks so cute. Oh, that's funny. Vera Wong is back and as meddling as ever in this follow-up to the hit Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. That's interesting. Ever since a man was found dead in Vera's tea house, life has been good. For Vera, that is. She's surrounded by loved ones, her shop is bustling, and best of all, her son, Tilly, has a girlfriend. All thanks to Vera, because Tilly's girlfriend is none other than Officer Selena Gray, the very same Officer Gray she had harassed while investigating the tea house murder. So I think I'll have to go back and read this first one. Still, Vera wishes more dead bodies would pop up in her shop, but one mustn't be ungrateful even if one is slightly bored. Okay. Then Vera comes across a distressed young woman who's obviously in need of her kindly guidance. The young woman's looking for a missing friend. Fortunately, while cat-sitting at Tilly and Selena's, Vera finds a treasure trove, Selena's briefcase. Inside is a file about the death of an enigmatic influencer who also happens to be the friend that the young woman was looking for. Online, Xander had it all. A parade of private jets, fabulous parties with socialites, and a burgeoning career as a social media influencer. The only problem is, after his body is fished out of the water at Mile Rock Beach, the police can't seem to actually identify him. Who was Xander Lynn? Nobody knows. Every contact is a dead end. Everybody claims not to have known him, even his parents. That's kind of sad. Vera is determined to solve Xander's murder. After all, doing so would surely be a big favor to Selena, and there's nothing she wouldn't do for her future daughter-in-law.
Sounds interesting.
Okay, so that's that one. She gave us a couple of little taffies. That's
That's so
good.
cool.
I'm excited. Okay, so that was the mystery book. And then the next one is another mystery book. Apparently I'm in a mystery mood. And it's a fun mystery with an unexpected sleuth. Ooh, I like the cover. Okay, so this is Jacqueline Winspear by Macy Dobbs. I've never seen this before. It says Macy Dobbs got her start as a maid in an aristocratic London household when she was 13. Her employer, I don't know how to say this word. I've never seen this word. Suffragette? I don't know how to say this. But I think it would be like her employer. And she's like a lady. So Lady Rowan Compton soon became her patron, taking the remarkably bright youngster under her wing. Lady Rowan's friend, Maurice Blanche, often retained as an investigator by the European elite, recognized Macy's intuitive gifts and helped her earn admission to the prestigious Girton College in Cambridge, where Macy planned to complete her education. The outbreak of war changed everything. Macy trained as a nurse, then left for France to serve at the front, where she found and lost an important part of herself. 10 years after the armistice in the spring of 1929, Macy sets out on her own as a private investigator, one who's learned that coincidences are meaningful and truth elusive. Her very first case involves suspected infidelity, but reveals something different. In the aftermath of the Great War, a former officer has founded a working farm known as The Retreat, which acts as a convalescent refuge for ex-soldiers too shattered to resume normal life. When fate brings Macy a second case involving the retreat, she must finally confront the ghost that has haunted her for over a decade. So I got this backwards. This is called Macy Dobbs by Jacqueline Winspear. This is cute. So we got a few books. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what I got in the gift shop from the Alcatraz Museum. Okay, so first of all, I got an oversized t-shirt because I like big t-shirts. And I got Bonnie and Clyde t-shirt. It's so cute with their car. And I also picked up this cute bookmark. It's got books and a little skull on it. And then on the back, and it's shaped like a coffin. And then on the back is some more books on a shelf and another skull. It's so cute. So yeah, that's what I got from the Alcatraz Museum. Now I think we're going to head down to the Moon Pie store / general store / book warehouse. So let's go there next. just stopped at Books A Million. And I got Saltwater by Katie Hayes. And I've been looking for this book. And I finally found it. It was right in the front when we walked in. I was like, that's the one I'm looking for. It says, Dead Bodies, Deception, and Betrayal. I think this will be a really good summery thriller mystery book. I can't wait to read it. And then I also picked this one up, All Too Well, and honestly I picked it up because of the Taylor Swift song, All Too Well. And it actually seems like a good book. And then look at the sprayed edges. So from what I can tell on the back, seems to be a brother's best friend trope. And then he kissed the girl 4 years ago and then they never spoke again. I picked up another large t-shirt because I like big t-shirts. Herbology from Harry Potter. It's so cute. So yeah. We've eaten, we went to the bookstores today, and now we are going to head back home. And on the way, we're going to listen to the audiobook. What was it called? My Missing Cow by Ashley Flowers. That's what we're listening to. It's really good so far. So, yeah. See y'all later.